What hose works best to wash your car? Hey, it's James from Active. One of the most common questions we get is what type of hose works best to wash your car with a pressure washer. We wanted to give you a rundown on the most common sizes, materials, their pros and cons, and let you decide which one works best for you. When you think about pressure washer hoses, the first thing that comes to mind is the hose inner diameter. You can somewhat see the difference from the outside, but sometimes it's not that obvious. There's three sizes really: 1/4 inch, 3/8, and the last few years, many people are choosing the 5/16. Let's start with the 1/4 inch hose. It's the smallest of all pressure washer hoses, and this comes with some pros and cons. They are the most flexible and the lightest. No one has any issue carrying or moving them. That means less fatigue while you wash and moving easily around the car. Unfortunately, that usually makes them the least durable among pressure washer hoses. A lot are made of PVC plastic, and since you'll be dragging it a lot, that can make it prone to ruptures or kinks. Most of them are only compatible with cold water as well. Most 1/4 inch pressure washer hoses also come with M22 threaded connections instead of quick connects. So you'll have to buy a quick connect kit like this if you want to make it easier to manage. The 3/8 inch hose is a very popular choice. It's the largest size you can find, so they can move lots of water. They tend to be quite sturdy. Very few things can put a dent on them while you wash the car. If you're washing with hot water, you definitely need one of these. The materials for these guys can vary, but most are made from durable materials like rubber or wire-braided rubber. This strong build makes them much heavier than a 1/4 inch hose. A 1/4 inch like the one I have here weighs lighter, while this 3/8 hose is much heavier. 3/8 can be much more stiff and have more difficulties getting around while you drag them along. The extra weight and stiffness can be a problem for some, since it's easier to get fatigued when you move around the vehicle. So you have a light but more fragile hose on one hand, a durable but heavy on the other. And you can also choose the middle option with a 5/16 inch hose. It's a balanced diameter that does a good job of taking much of the best of each hose. It's still flexible and it's lighter than 3/8, so fatigue is not much of a problem. The 5/16 hose weighs less than the 3/8, but much more durable than the 1/4 inch. It sits perfectly in between the 1/4 and 3/8. They tend to have similar durability to the 3/8, but unfortunately, like the 1/4 inch, it can't take hot water if that's what you wanted. It's also harder to replace the fittings in most 5/16 inch hoses. Now, which one should you get? I based my recommendation on our work as a manufacturer. When we were designing our hose, we also faced a similar dilemma and had to decide what size was better adapted for most people's practical uses. In our perspective, we felt the 5/16 hose does that job better, and that's why we chose it for our own active hose. It's easier for me to move around since it's more flexible than a 3/8 and not as heavy, which was a strong ask by people who wash cars, and especially by those who do it for a living. The 5/16s also don't have the low durability of 1/4 inch hoses and can resist many more detailing sessions. The least durable 5/16 hoses are made of PVC plastic, and others use polyurethane, which is a more durable blend of PVC and rubber or a coated reinforced hose. For ours, we wanted to make it extra durable. Our 5/16 hose is one of the few with steel braided rubber to make it more resistant and keep it flexible. I think the 5/16 is more of an all-rounder and the safe option for most people. If you prioritize carrying a light but less durable hose, a 1/4 inch will do the job. For more specialized or super heavy duty work, the 3/8 is a great option, more so if you need to use hot water. We currently have a 50-foot 5/16 hose, but we'll be coming up with a 75-foot and 100-foot options this fall. You can join the waitlist through the link below. Which one would you pick? Let us know in the comments. Hope this video helped you select your pressure washer hose, and follow us if you want more tips like this.